Hello everyone and welcome to my first Under the Skins video for 2018. For those who are new, this series is all about taking a look at the various legendary skins in Battlefield 1. I'm Christopher, the video game historian, and with this episode, I'm going to take a look at 4 of the new skins from the Turning Tides DLC. The Alessandria for the Carcano M91, the RNAS for the Farquhar-Hill, the Tyrolean for the Machinenpistole M1912 P16, and finally, the Sammie for the M1917 machine gun. The name for the new Carcano M91 skin, the Alessandria, is a simple reference to the city of Alessandria in Italy, which, by the time of the war, was under the possession of the House of Savoia. Founded in 1168, the city was formed as a stronghold in the Alpine Valley against the Holy Roman Emperor Frederick I, and named after his foe, Pope Alexander III. In 1174, it was attacked by imperial forces trying to take hold of the city until they abandoned the siege in 1175 due to malaria. It was then declared as a free commune in 1198, and by 1348, Alessandria had fallen into the hands of the House of Visconti, where it was then passed to the Sforza family, then ceded to the House of Savoia, and becoming part of Piedmont in 1713. After Napoleon had defeated the Austrians in the Battle of Marengo in 1800, it became French territory and the capital of the Department of Marengo. In 1814, the town once again became a territory of the Savoia family, and with it became part of the Kingdom of Sardinia. It seems to have bypassed World War I without any trouble, but became a military target for the Allies during World War II. Another new Turning Tides legendary skin is the RNAS for the Farquhar-Hill rifle. This skin simply refers to the Royal Naval Air Service, which was active from 1914 to the end of the war in 1918. In 1912, the Royal Flying Corps was created under the arm of the British Army, with the intentions of all military aircraft being under that branch. The Royal Navy did not like that the air service was being moved to the Army, and in July 1914 decided to create their own air service separate from the RFC. It was recognized by First Lord Admiral Winston Churchill, and the RNAS officially became the Air Force of the British Navy. Originally tasked with the air defense of Britain and anti-submarine patrols in the North Sea, they soon became skilled fighters and bombers in France. When the war broke out, the Navy converted 3 Channel steamers and an old Cunard liner into seaplane carriers, and throughout the war, it was routine for planes to take off and eventually land from these aircraft carriers. In January 1918, the world's first ship designed to be an aircraft carrier, the HMS Hermes, was laid down, though would not launch until 1919, just after the war ended. Members of the RNAS also helped in developing the armored car for airfield patrol and recon, just like those seen in Amiens, Giant Shadow, Sinai Desert, Suez, Soissons, and Galicia. They also helped out with the development of the tank. In April 1918, after seeing how valuable an asset the air service was, the decision was made to combine the RNAS with their Army Air Service rivals, the Royal Flying Corps, into one separate branch away from the Army and Navy in hopes that their full potential could be reached. That branch is known today as the Royal Air Force. The third new Turning Tides skin, the Tyrolean for the Machinenpistole M1912 P16, can mean one of 2 things. The first thing it may refer to is anything or anyone from the Tyrol region of the Alps. The second thing it may refer to is a specific type of hat called a Tyrolean hat. My guess, being Battlefield 1 is set in World War I and that the weapon is of Austrian origin, I'm going to say it refers to the first one. The region itself dates back to 10,000 BC and has been a mining region since at least 4000 BC, reaching its golden age in the 15th and 16th centuries. The region itself falls half on the border of Austria and half on Italy, and during the war, all of Tyrol was under Austrian control. When Italy unified as one national state, their aim was to unify all Italians, and that meant the large population of Italian speakers in Tyrol. Italy and Austria negotiated, but Austria would not budge in relinquishing that land, as they saw it as proper Austrian land, while Italy saw it as the natural border of their country. Fearing Italy would not get what they wanted if they remained neutral in an Allied victory, nor if they remained in the Triple Alliance with a German victory, they declared war on Austria in April 1915. This put the region of Tyrol right on the front lines of the Italian front, and the war in this sector became known as the War of Ice and Snow, with Alpini, Edelweiss, Standschützen, and Alpenkorps occupying every inch of the snowy Alps, digging out tunnels, streets, fortifications, and barracks within the glaciers. After the war, due to the Treaty of Saint-Germain-en-Laye, Northern Tyrol was assigned to the Republic of Austria, while South Tyrol was given to the Kingdom of Italy. The last skin for this episode is the Sammie skin for the M1917 machine gun, and joins his two brothers, the Doughboy skin for the Bar 1918 and the Le Pelou skin for the Lebel 1886, in its reference. Just like with Doughboy, Sammie was another nickname given to American soldiers by the British and Australian troops in the war. The slang term was based on the image of Uncle Sam, a popular figure of America, and used as a military recruitment image throughout the 20th century. Unlike doughboys, Americans did not care for the term Sammie and wasn't generally accepted by US soldiers. In 1919, after the war ended, musician George Clinton Baker wrote a song dedicated to the Red Cross and titled Sammie, a Yankee Trench Song for voice and piano. While I'm not going to try singing the song, the lyrics and sheet music are up in the online archives of the Library of Congress for those that are more musically talented. It's a two-stanza song with a chorus that's all about how the Huns won't dare step across the River Rhine and tread on freedom again unless they want to deal with the likes of America beating them once more. That's all for this episode of Under the Skin. Hopefully you all enjoyed my first video of 2018, and if so, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave your comments down below. Don't forget to check me out on social media with Twitter and Facebook, as well as the Forum Fielders Platoon on the PlayStation 4, where some of the best of the worst Battlefield 1 players hang out. Forum Fielders are also on the Xbox One, PC, and Twitter, and are some of the best people I've played with. Go check them out, and until next time, I'll see you on the battlefield.